What is going on, guys? It's probably safe to say that Wake Island is the most explosive map so far in Battlefield 5. We have the hangar that not only has groups of explosive barrels to help you blow a massive hole in the side of it, but a bunch of airplanes inside that will burst up as well. We of course have the weapon storage bunkers. This begins to escalate the explosive scale this map has to offer. However, you might have thought this was as intense this map was going to get until now. Thanks to our 6.2 update, we had a kind of strange comment buried deep into our patch notes. It said, under the Wake Island improvements, we ask everyone to be careful around the large fuel tanks. Now, if you guys were here when I made my first video about the explosive nature of Wake Island, I did come to this point on the map. It is right here by the 3rd sector on Breakthrough, or you can call it E flag on Conquest. And I was trying to figure out what exactly was going on here. I knew the amount of fuel barrels in this section has something to do with it, but it looks like DICE hadn't got into implementing this feature until now. It appears we have the 2 largest fuel tanks on the map that are capable of igniting, causing an explosive reaction on scale to what the V1 rocket can deliver. You can be a bit away and still be thrown back by the explosion. It is that intense when experiencing these fuel tanks erupting. What's really crazy about these tanks is they now cause a chain reaction to the red fuel barrels down below, finally bringing it all together and making this section the pinnacle of explosive potential on Wake Island. Okay, now I'm sure you guys want to figure out on how to make these things explode. Well, it's pretty easy. It appears you can destroy them by using gadgets such as the Panzerfaust or the bazooka. Each of those, it'll take 6 shots. The Piat, on the other hand, will only need 4. You'll need 6 sticks of dynamite, 7 shots of the AT grenade pistol, and 14 shots from the Trombosino's grenade launcher, to name a few. I did try using the boys' AT rifle, but after several shots, it didn't explode, so I don't know, that's not looking too likely. It appears firing at it with just your gun doesn't cause the reaction to happen. Maybe I need to fire at it a bit more, but I'd recommend just using one of the anti-vehicle gadgets you have equipped, and that should do the trick. If you listen closely after landing a shot from these gadgets, you can hear the fuel tanks make a creaking noise. This will begin to notify you that you're doing damage on these tanks. If you lost track of how many shots these fuel tanks have absorbed, don't be too alarmed. There's a little bit of a delay after that final shot. The fuel tank will begin to slightly shake and fumes begin to rise up on top. This is a very good indicator to you and your teammates that these things are about to explode. So if you catch this happening immediately, you should have enough time to bail and get yourself out of the area before it's too late. You won't die if your teammates are the ones to cause it to ignite, but you'll still get thrown back and will experience basically the same effect as if the V1 rocket hit. You'll find after the explosion, the roof is blown off along with a ladder with no possible way to get back on top. The fuel tanks will be shooting smoke high up into the air, allowing you to see the destruction far across the map. But I thought I would show you guys this pretty cool addition that was just recently added in our 6.2 update. Definitely go check out this explosion for yourself. You can jump on in a custom game that you create and just go on Conquest for Wake Island, and you can go blow up these fuel tanks and see the impact that they make. But that is it for you guys today. Again, I always appreciate you guys being here. I am Livin'. I'll catch you guys again later.